Hello everybody, Gerone Wright here, and once again you're joining me on my Gerone Wright channel. As you know, if you've been watching my channel, I'm able to decode art. Okay. I found this image online last week. I believe it was last Friday, and I was drawn to the image because as soon as I saw the image, I equated it to being to that of a celebrity, not just any celebrity. A celebrity of high status here in the US. And when I saw this image, the first thing that came to my mind was Michelle Obama, just by looking at it. And I instinctively knew that the artist was referencing Michelle Obama. There was no second guessing, no nothing. It was just a paranormal ability of mine that instinctively knew that this was referencing Michelle Obama. All right. So I said to myself, I said, this is absolutely fascinating. It's a 2009 painting. However, the artist's name, which is scribbled in the bottom in cursive, you can barely make it out. So I said to myself, I said, what's going on here? I said, what's happening with this image? So I sent it to my mirroring tech guy. I said, you know, there's a mirror in hand. This tells me, mirror this image, and the reality is beyond what is happening. It'll be mirrored. It's a motion picture of reflections through a mirror that is actually revealed. Okay. One of the images here that was mirrored is this one. And you can see the change from it being here. A clergy official's hands come from underneath, around the waist, and comes up through the back, and you can see the clergy's hands, the white robe, actually interacting with the arms that I am describing to be that of Michelle Obama's in this image. See the arms coming around, folding from the back? So from this here, you get another set of arms coming around her waist from behind and handing her something. What is being handed to her? Communion wafers. This is a communion wafer plate, and there's wafers there. Here's the communion. That mirror became the communion wafer plate right there. And you see what would be Michelle Obama's arms reaching out, and it's shown pulled into her mouth. Her arms in this mirrored image creates the mouth, showing you that she accepted the communion wafers and they were drawn into her mouth. Here's the same exact thing here showing us. Here's, you see that? The image shows being drawn into the mouth. Now, I have to establish that this is a Michelle Obama. See this dress that she's wearing, the bow, all of this, the golden dress? I started Googling images, looking for a moment in time where she was wearing such a dress with a bow. I started out looking at different images. I Googled yellow dresses and golden dresses with Michelle Obama. This is very close to what is here. Very, very close. Here's another image of it here. But that's not it. And then I realized what happened is that what is this being suggested? I'm going to get to the point, my closing point, in a minute. I found the image. I found the image, but it's not with that dress, but it's with that bow. This is the moment in time that the artist is capturing that something occurred with Michelle Obama. See the dress? See the big bow tie? At that point in time, Michelle Obama had appeared somewhere. See the big bow? See back here, you see like a Gothic style church area back there? I'm going to bring it in closer. Right here. You see that big bow? At this point in time, I was not even there. I don't even know what this function was about. But it's telling me, this artist is stating that through his knowledge of that moment, of that ceremony that she attended in that building, that Michelle Obama accepted communion. And through that communion, this artist is describing, now what this artist did is this artist took a moment, didn't take the outfit that she was wearing then. He encrypted his painting to take another evening gown that she was wearing at another time and created this painting here in describing the moment. So basically all I had to do was take an evening dress from this point in time, find the bow tie, which is here, which is wrapped around her head at this point in that painting, find that bow tie, and I found it at the church, and the mirrored image gives me the rest. Michelle Obama accepted communion. Now, you're probably saying, well, what is so bad about that? Well, communion is not good for everyone. You see, through these cult rituals that they're having, ancient rooted religion and ancient rooted royalty, communion actually is cancerous towards that of African Americans. It causes cancer in them. It's my prediction that somewhere in the near future of Michelle Obama, she would actually encounter ovarian cancer, breast cancer, or both, based on her receiving communion from this function that she went to. How I know this is because the artist went above and beyond to send his message to the underworld of the cult, that this is what has occurred. That there was a collection plate of poison passed out in the form of communion wafers, and it's showing us here, there's a mouth created, lips, top lip, bottom lip, and it shows the hands coming out, reaching for the plate, and pulled into the mouth. It's my position that these genetic contaminations, genocide on mankind, these silent attacks launched through ancient rooted religion and ancient rooted royalty, it disarms. When you go into these buildings, even a high profile person on high alert are disarmed by what we call a religious figure, a clergy official, someone handing you a plate. 'With communion, I mean, you don't refuse that. Now, these wafers designed to cause an ill effect, not their spontaneous right there on the moment, but through a delayed reaction point in time, where this woman would be done retired with her husband from office, off on doing something entirely completely different else in her life. Maybe a public service, whatever. She will find out that she has ovarian cancer, breast cancer, or fibroid cyst in her uterus and don't know where it came from. These people have developed ways to do let's say, a genetic genocide against humanity. A weapon of mass destruction that is precise in its targeting. I found the same thing to be in Quaker Oat cereal. See my other videos that I have here. I'm going to put more in writing because I'm unscripted, and I'm going to put more in writing. I'm making some strong allegations. But how can I take this, a picture, an initial picture, and state that I sensed, before I even found anything on Michelle Obama, I took this picture. Where's my original art? Oh gosh, I don't know where it's at here. I took a picture from an artist that was posted online and realized that the artist was suggesting something about a high-profile figure, and that high-profile figure being that of Michelle Obama. There it is here. I found this initially online and stated that this was Michelle Obama. Now hold on. Let me show you something about this. Let me make another connection because I still have a few minutes here. Okay, let me show you. I'm gonna put more in writing. There's gonna be a backlash about this too, I believe. But notice all of this here. The only thing that is missing are these here. This is stating that she is covenanted in everything that this church or whatever she's here that is about. She's wearing the cuffs now of that. But look at how the dresses and the rings on that, I mean the bracelets here. Look at this. The artist took a dress from another time, from another public appearance that she made, placed it on her, and then took the bow that she wore from the function that she was at, the time that she was at, took it and said, this is what happened to Michelle Obama. That bow that is here while she's in that clergy building was placed over her head, and this is how I was able to track down on what they were describing. The entire mirrored image states that Michelle Obama took communion, and through that communion, at a later point in time, through that cult ritual that she attended, because that's what it was, a cult ritual, she took communion, took an offering into her body that would later cause her a cancerous effect. My name is Gerone Wright. I'm going to end that video there. I'm going to put more in writing.